Hey, what's up, guys? This is Jeff, and I'm doing my day trading recap. Today's Wednesday, December 4th. So I traded Shop, CRM, and Workday. Yeah, and let's get into it. Shop and Cyber ended up making really great moves, and I was able to capture Shop. And yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. So Shop, um, this was my main go-to along with the others, but this one I really love. I want you to notice this Shop daily chart. And if you're looking at it, I want you to look, do you see anything particular in the patterns? So I'll go ahead and show you exactly what I saw. So this thing is building a beautiful cup, right? You have a breakout at this level here. I want you to see that. Some people will see a double bottom, right? Retest of that support, comes back to that resistance, and then breaks out. And that's exactly what happened today. And that's why I was watching this. I was looking for that move. And you can see yesterday, I want you to look at this huge bar, right? And if you guys remember, yesterday was a down day for the SPY or for the general market. It was an ugly day for the general indices, right? And this right here, huge bullish bar. Look at that volume. That's very, very bullish, right? And again, these volume bars are indicating something, right? These are footprints of institutions buying. If you can read volume, price action with volume, you're going to have a better read of, when the institutions are getting in. Yeah, you just kind of want to piggyback off that. So I knew that today had a good opportunity to break out, and that's exactly what happened today. So that breakout level of 353 here, you can clearly see here. Yeah, when I was watching this right at the open, that was the game plan. Let's watch this break 353, and this thing's going to be off to the races. Tested it, broke it, pulled back. I set my stop right here. Once it got back to VWAP right here, I took it long, no hesitation. Take the trade, assume the risk, and yeah, once I got my 2 to 1, I was taking quarters on the way up. And as I was partialing, I just, looking at this 5 minute bar after it formed, this thing was extremely, extremely strong. I mean, look at these 5 minute bars, huge, right? Good volume. Look at the first 10 minutes, really good volume. Based on that, as I was partialing on these levels that I had found on the daily chart, once it rejected this level, I had this level here. I took more off. Once it came back, retested this 360 level that I also found on the daily, I felt like this thing is strong. So I added to my position. I was very confident in this trade that this thing could trend. And I was right. And I mean, as you can see, look at this 5 minute chart. It's just riding the nine. I mean, it hasn't even broken it yet. Yeah, so I added to my position here. I added more here. And once it got back to that break of 365, the today's high, I added more to my position. Yeah, I just continued to just sell on the way up. And with these ads, I'm just risking what I already have on the table. So I call it a free roll, right? So I'm just risking what I have on the table, really nothing really to lose. So yeah, I just sold right when it broke that key level here. Let me show you on the 1 minute chart. I was partialing on the way up, and man, I had a hot key error, but it is what it is. I took more off here, and here I meant to take a quarter off, and I ended up pushing my all out hotkey. But all in all, this was an amazing trade for me. This is one of the best trades I've ever taken. I'm really, really proud of this trade. So yeah, and it all came down to reading that the daily chart, and I was actually considering this for a swing, but the risk was way too big for an overnight swing based on this daily chart, trying to find a definitive stop. And yeah, I'm glad I was able to capture it intraday. So yeah, that was my trade on Shop, and then I took a couple other trades while I was in that trade. So I took CRM. I was looking for a break of the previous day low right here. So you can see previous day low. I felt like if this cracked it, this could possibly come to the 200-day moving average, and and this thing could flush. And as you can see, this is now starting to just leak. And timing is everything when you're trying to catch these moves. So yeah, let me show you exactly what I did. It was in anticipation of that break. So I got short. I had my stop here. Once it cracked that 156 level, and the bids, I saw the bids stacking at that 156, and it just cracked it, and this thing just flushed. So it retested it, came back down. I was hoping to get another leg down, but to be safe, I took shares off, and was noticing it. It wasn't quite going. It was losing momentum to the downside, so I took more off. And yeah, when the stock starts losing momentum, if you're a scalper and you're scalping this, you want to be quick with the partials. So yeah, and I just got all out at break even. So that was a nice little winner there. And then I took another trade on workday that ended up not working out. So um, as you can see here, this came and retested this level here, which is I believe I found this on the daily here. But yeah, it was holding this level here. It got over 165 level here, and I felt like, this thing could possibly get to 167. Um, I believe this is a pre-market high here, and yeah, so I took it long with my stop right at that level, and I ended up just getting stopped out on that. So not that bad of a trade. I probably shouldn't have taken this trade since I've already had that great trade on shop, but you live and you learn, right? So other than that, yeah, man. If you guys have any questions, comments, feel free to leave it at the bottom and I'll get to you as soon as I can. I hope everyone had a great day and I'll see you guys tomorrow.